Did you know that nearly 85% of strokes in seniors happen in the early hours of the morning? And here's the real shock. Most of them could have been prevented with just a simple habit change. Yes, seniors all over the world are waking up without even realizing they're walking straight into a stroke risk. You might think you're doing everything right, taking medications, eating okay, but what you do within the first 30 minutes after waking up could be the difference between life and death. In this video, we're revealing the top 8 morning habits that every senior needs to adopt, especially if you're over 60. These habits are proven to improve blood flow, reduce blood pressure, and slash your stroke risk by up to 50%. And don't skip the last one. It's the most important of all. If you ignore it, you're leaving your brain exposed every single day. So, grab a notepad or just pay close attention, because if you're serious about staying healthy and independent, this is the video that could save your life. Let's begin the countdown with something most seniors forget to do the moment they wake up. First step was so simple: drinking a glass of water right after waking up. I know, water doesn't sound exciting, but hear me out. While you sleep, your body loses a bit of water, and your blood gets thicker. That's not great news for your heart. It has to work harder, and thick blood can form clots, the sneaky culprits behind most strokes. Sipping a glass of room temperature water thins things out, gets your circulation humming, and helps your kidneys flush out the junk. Clara keeps a glass on her nightstand, and she adds a splash of lemon for a little extra zing. It's good for blood flow too. She told me she feels sharper within minutes. My friend Tom, who's 70, tried it and said his morning grogginess just melted away. She used to wake up feeling tense, rushing around, worrying about the day. That stress wasn't doing her any favors, so she started spending 5 minutes breathing deeply. Morning stress pumps up cortisol, a hormone that jacks up blood pressure and inflammation, 2 things that can lead straight to a stroke. All Clara does is sit up in bed, close her eyes, and breathe, in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, out for 4. It calms her nerves, lowers her pressure, and sends oxygen right to her brain. She says it's like hitting a reset button. Her mind's clearer, her headaches are gone, and her heart beats steadier. Tom picked this up too, and at 70, he swears it's why he feels so calm these days. You don't need a yoga mat or anything special, just 5 minutes wherever you are. Clara was feeling good with her water and breathing, and there was more she discovered to keep her morning strong. Let's keep going together. Clara used to start her day with a plate of toast slathered with cheese and a side of pickles, her comfort food from way back. But she had no idea how much salt was sneaking in there. Salty stuff like cheese, pickles, or even bacon can send your blood pressure soaring, especially first thing when your blood vessels are still waking up. Too much salt tightens those arteries, and that's trouble for stroke risk. The American Heart Association says we should keep it under 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day, but one salty breakfast can push you way past that. Clara decided to switch things up. Now she's all about oatmeal with a handful of berries, or maybe some boiled eggs with a little spinach on the side. She even blends up a smoothie with banana and spinach when she's feeling fancy. Instead of salt, she sprinkles on some cinnamon or turmeric. Tastes great and keeps her pressure in check. After a couple of weeks, she noticed she wasn't so bloated, and her numbers looked better. My neighbor Fred, who's 66, ditched his morning sausage for avocado toast, and he's never felt lighter. With her breakfast sorted, Clara wanted to get moving. She started taking a short walk, 10 or 15 minutes around her yard, nothing too big. Sitting around after waking up can leave your blood sluggish, but a little stroll gets it flowing, sending oxygen to your brain and keeping your arteries flexible. It's amazing what it does: lowers blood pressure, balances cholesterol, even calms inflammation, all stuff that fights off strokes. Clara keeps it easy, just a slow pace, and if it's raining, she'll wander around her living room or climb a few stairs. She told me she feels more awake and her legs don't ache like they used to. My friend Linda, who's 64, takes her little dog out each morning now, and she's got more pep in her step. You don't need a park or a treadmill, just a few minutes wherever you are. Clara was loving her walks, but she noticed her neck and shoulders were still stiff sometimes. That's when she added a quick 3-minute stretch. Tight muscles up there can squeeze the blood vessels heading to your brain, and that's not good. It can even spark dizziness or worse. She does simple moves, slow neck rolls, a few shoulder shrugs, maybe some gentle rolls backward. It loosens everything up, gets the blood moving, and clears her head. She pairs it with those deep breaths we talked about, and it's like a mini spa moment. My buddy Joe, who's 69, started doing this too, and he says his morning fuzziness is history. Keep it soft and easy, no big jerks, and you'll feel the difference. Clara's mornings were really coming together, and she had a few more tricks up her sleeve. Let's see what's next. Clara had heard high blood pressure called the silent killer, and it stuck with her. Strokes often come from that, and you don't always feel it creeping up. So she started checking her blood pressure every morning. It's easy with one of those cuff monitors you can get for home, and she does it within an hour of waking, before her coffee or oatmeal. She jots down the numbers in a little notebook, and if they're off, she gives her doctor a call. It's like having a heads-up system for her heart. My neighbor Sam, who's 67, got into this too, and he caught his pressure sneaking up before it turned serious. Those wrist monitors are okay, but the cuff ones are more reliable, takes a minute and gives Clara peace of mind. Thinking of trying it? Drop a BP check in the comments. With her numbers in hand, Clara started tweaking her breakfast even more. She learned that foods packed with magnesium and potassium could help her blood pressure and keep her arteries happy. Potassium balances out salt, and magnesium relaxes your blood vessels. Together, they're like a natural shield for your circulation. She tosses a banana into her oatmeal, blends spinach into her smoothie, or spreads some avocado on toast. Sometimes she'll grab a handful of pumpkin seeds or almonds with her yogurt, simple stuff that tastes good too. My friend Linda, who's 64, added these to her mornings, and her doctor said her pressure has never been better. Skip the processed junk, it saps those minerals, and stick with real food. But here's the big one. Clara's doctor had her on blood pressure meds, and she never misses them now. This is that habit I promised you, the one that can slash your stroke risk by 50%. Blood pressure spikes in the morning, and skipping your pills, or even taking them late, leaves you wide open. Clara pops hers before breakfast with a sip of water, right on time every day. She uses a pill box and sets her phone alarm so she never forgets. My buddy Joe, who's 69, downloaded this free app called Senior Health Tracker. It reminds him too, and he says it's kept him out of trouble. If you're on meds, don't mess around, take them first thing, and talk to your doctor before changing anything. Clara swears by that app too. It tracks her water, walks, blood pressure, everything. It's free, super easy for us seniors, and there's a link below if you want it. She's back to her old self, gardening and laughing, all because of these little morning shifts. Think about Fred with his avocado toast, Linda walking her dog, Sam catching his pressure early, Joe sticking to his meds. They're all thriving. Start small tomorrow, maybe a glass of water or a quick stretch, and add more as you go. These steps don't just guard against strokes, they lift your energy, sharpen your mind, and make every day brighter after 60. If you're worried, chat with your doctor too. Hit that like button if this helped, share it with a friend who needs it, and subscribe for more ways to stay strong. Grab that Senior Health Tracker app, pick one habit to start, and let's make your mornings amazing. See you next video.